If you're a fan of superheroes from anywhere, or if you're like me and belong to the 90s era, then I'm sure at some point you must have tied a towel around your neck and tried to become Superman. Superman is such an iconic character whose every interpretation holds its own place. Whether it's Team Daly's animated Superman or Henry Cavill's Superman, each one has its own place. But you know what? If I talk about the perfect Superman for me, then it's none other than the great Christopher Reeve. For me, Superman is that character who sees the good even in his enemies. Superman was never a dark character for me, nor did he carry that serious tone. And I think David Corenswet has portrayed his Superman in exactly the same way that Christopher Reeve once did. Well, hello. And you know what? After watching James Gunn's new Superman movie, I can finally say yes, this is my Superman. With this, DCU's first chapter, Gods and Monsters, officially kicks off with the movie Superman. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I do have a few complaints that I'll discuss later in the video. But overall, has this Superman lived up to expectations? Look, maybe that can be debatable, but is the movie good? I'd definitely say yes. This movie is good. James Gunn's Superman will definitely remind you of those good old classic superhero movies where there was no agenda, no forced LGBTQ angles, just pure good versus evil. Just like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which had pure superhero goodness. David Corenswet's Superman gives us that same feeling where, yes, let me tell you the story of this movie without any spoilers. This is not an origin story. Superman has already been a superhero for 3 years now, and metahumans already exist on Earth. In fact, Superman is shown as the strongest among these metahumans. He already knows heroes like Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, and Hawkgirl. Even Lois Lane and Superman have been dating for 3 months already. But despite all of that, Superman is still trying to define his own identity. So, Lex Luthor, who is a tech billionaire, absolutely hates Superman and builds a team to kill him. Meanwhile, Superman is already caught up in global geopolitics and how Superman stands tall as a symbol of hope through all this. That's what you'll see in the movie. As I said earlier, the movie has its own charm, that vibe of goodness that James Gunn has delivered through this movie. James Gunn's Superman doesn't follow the path of previous Superman movies, but rather takes a fully comic accurate dive, where we see a young Superman who is still figuring everything out. This Superman bleeds. This Superman has insecurities. And yes, he also gets scared. But even then, finding good in his enemies, protecting even small animals like a puppy or a squirrel, and the biggest thing, saving public property during fights, and hugging kids after the battle. That's what makes David Corenswet's Superman so comic accurate. And not just that, I want to give a special mention to Nicholas Hoult's Lex Luthor. Man, the guy has played the character in such a way that you will genuinely hate him. Like seriously, how evil can you be? Dude. Usually, what happens these days is that movies try to justify villains by giving them a backstory about why they are so evil. But James Gunn's Lex Luthor is pure evil. No backstory, just one human trait. I'm jealous, so I hate you. That's it. And you know what? That's where comic accuracy kicks in. Even in comics, Lex Luthor simply hates Superman. That's it. No other reason. In the movie, Lex Luthor does such shocking stuff because you don't expect such deaths in a Superman movie. And all of that defines Nicholas Hoult's Lex Luthor, how far he can go to kill Superman or bring him down. Now, talking about the other characters, I really liked Mr. Terrific. His bonding with Superman was fun to watch. Mr. Terrific plays a key role in the movie, and you'll genuinely like him. Green Lantern's character was more of a comic relief, and it fit well. Nathan Fillion has played Guy Gardner true to his comic roots. But here's where I have a complaint, Hawkgirl. I felt she was extremely underused. Her character felt like a use and throw role, like it didn't even matter whether she was there or not. And that screaming in the ending, it felt super cringe to me. But man, Metamorpho's character felt straight out of the comic book. His character design and arc were just amazing. Now, if we come to the negatives of the movie, like I said earlier, yeah, I have a few complaints. My biggest complaint, I came to watch Superman's action, which I didn't really get. Yes, there's a big fight in the ending, but still, that big, memorable action, it's missing. I mean, I understand that Zack Snyder raised our expectations with what he gave us earlier, but somewhere in this Superman's action, you don't feel that weight that you normally expect from a Superman movie. Second criticism, there were just too many characters stuffed into the movie. And because of that, not everyone got proper character development. Like Hawkgirl, super underused. Even that one guy's death scene, it just didn't feel impactful. But look, overall, I'd say these are just my criticisms, which I personally felt. I mean, maybe I had too many expectations. But overall, I'd still say for the first movie of DCU Chapter One, this is more than enough. It's a total fun movie. And from James Gunn, it's a very careful baby step toward his new universe. Anyway, from my side, I'd give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. And yes, there are 2 end credit scenes in the movie, but they're just for fun. You can skip them if you want. Anyway, I'll see you in the ending explanation video of this movie. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.